Bobby, what has been instilled in this team in which you have a number of situations in which you've had backs against the wall? You think about the Packers game, both games against the Texans, in which this team is kind of built to rise to the occasion when your backs are up against the wall in those circumstances.
Yeah, especially in this COVID season, just big emphasis on a next man up mentality, not knowing who or the situation of who's going to be up for the game. And then just our trust of the process, not riding that momentum and emotion of big wins or losses, just trusting our process each week.
Mike Chappell.
Bobby Frank said that, he kind of told you guys, pay attention to what's going on around you, what's on the line, but don't get obsessed by it. How much do you pay attention and how do you not, dwell on it too much as far as winning in and need help?
Yeah. Biggest thing coach told us, don't get too emotionally invested in it. Obviously this is playoffs. This will be my first NFL playoffs. So it's exciting to see. You want to play the matching game, see who wins, how you can get in, all the possibilities. But the biggest thing is making sure all our energy and focus goes into this week and preparing to beat Jacksonville, as opposed to focusing on other stuff that don't necessarily matter.
Ryan Kelly, after the game, called it like the redemption game. So he remembers the opener. Do you?
100%. And I think it'll just be good after the film of this week's game to look back and see the growth from week 1 to week 17. But really just want to put an exclamation point where we are at this point of the season and hopefully give us momentum going forward.
Jim Aiello.
Yeah, Bobby, kind of in the same line of that first question, was just asking about on Sunday. Frank said they're kind of trying to decide how they want to play it. Are they going to have it up on the scoreboard? Are they not? Is there something that you prefer? Are you going to be watching those games that, the first games ahead of you guys at 4:00, or how are you going to play it?
Honestly, I'll be locked into the game. Really, the outcome won't matter. We're going to have to play the game regardless, and we're going to want to go out there and give our best effort. So I probably won't pay too much attention. I know I'll probably hear about it and then just try not to let it affect me too much.
Stephen Holder.
Hey, Bobby. You haven't been here that long, but you've played in a few of these Jacksonville games, and I know what they look like on paper, but they never play out that way. It seems like between you guys, they're always tough games. What does it say about, I don't know if it's a rivalry or whatever you want to call it, but what does it say about just, maybe division games, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's the thing about this league. Division games, you get familiar with both teams. You play them twice a year. With all teams, you play them twice a year. We're expecting a good challenge in a tough Jacksonville team this week, and so we're preparing accordingly going forward.
Joel Erickson.
Bobby, what can you guys do to, make life a little harder on opposing quarterbacks when they're really good? I know you guys have been playing a run of really, really good quarterbacks here, but is there anything you guys need to do to slow them down a little more?
There's a multitude of things, going from play calling or better technique or fundamentals, whatever. I know what I can do is probably just play a little tighter coverage just on my tight end matches and just some of my middle read zones.
George Bremer.
Bobby, you guys have obviously prided yourselves on stopping the run all year and done a really good job. Robinson had a really good game. It seemed like in the opener against you, he was a guy who wasn't on a lot of people's radar, obviously as an undrafted rookie. What have you seen from him this year? What makes him successful?
He's a physical, willing runner. He's north and south. He's not dancing too much. And he just plays with great effort and great physicality. So we just got to be ready for the challenge this week.